Hello, and welcome to our farm. My name is John Chester, and I live in West Tennessee, near a town called Martin. I farm with my friends and partners, Larry and Keith Fowler. We're primarily row crop farmers, where we grow corn, wheat, and soybeans, but we also raise hay and cattle. Today is June the 11th, and we're right in the middle of wheat harvest, which I thought would be a great opportunity for you to come see how we harvest wheat and plant double crop soybeans in West Tennessee. So let's take a few minutes, or you can spend the day with me and ride along and learn as much as you can about soybeans and wheat in West Tennessee. The first thing we will do this morning is put soybean seed in the planter. The seed is carried to the planter in this trailer, which unloads itself by carrying the seed up this conveyor and into the big yellow hoppers on the planter. As you can see, our soybeans are coated with a green treatment which protects them from pest and disease while they are young, tender plants. We add this white powder, which is just like baby powder, to lubricate the seed so that when it flows from the big hoppers through the hoses to each individual hopper, it does not plug the system. This part of the planter is the most important. It is just like a vacuum cleaner in your home. It creates a vacuum and holds the seed to each individual cell, which rotates and drops the seed into the ground in the furrow. It's hard to see where you've been sometimes in wheat straw, but you can get down and dig, take your fingers and rake away the soil. There's a purple seed right there, green, with treatment on it, right next to my finger. Appears to be about an inch deep, which is just perfect. It's the way we like our soybeans planted. When I'm planting, the view from my office is spectacular. The cab of my tractor provides me with comfort so that I can put in long hours with ease. Today, we are planting these soybeans just as soon as the wheat has been harvested. My planter is controlled by a computer in the cab of the tractor. It keeps me informed about how well the planter is operating, my speed, area I've planted, and other things that I should keep an eye on. It also allows me to make minor adjustments if I need to. Today, our harvesting and planting crew is made up of 7 operators. Chris is driving the tractor pulling the grain cart. He is on the way to unload one of the combine's full grain tank onto the grain cart. After the combine operator swings out his unloading auger, Chris will pull under the spout and catch the wheat in the grain cart. We call this unloading on the go. It takes complete concentration from both the grain cart operator and the combine operator, but it allows us to maximize efficiency and keep the combine rolling so that I can keep planting soybeans. After Chris has unloaded both of our combine's grain tanks onto his grain cart, he drives across the field to unload the wheat onto our grain trucks. As soon as he gets his cart empty, he heads back across the field to unload another combine. After the next driver returns with an empty truck, he'll drive this one to our local granary where the wheat will be sampled, weighed, and tested, then stored in a grain bin so it can be used at a later date. Wheat reproduces its grain in the top part of the plant, resting in what I call the head. The combine cuts the wheat high enough to bring the heads into the machine so that the wheat can be separated from the chaff and straw. The combine then stores the separated wheat in its grain tank, which is located directly behind the operator's cab.
By the end of the day, our combines would have harvested over 200 acres, which has yielded nearly 20,000 bushels of wheat, or almost 1.5 million loaves of bread. I will have also planted over 200 acres of soybeans, and soon these freshly planted beans will cover the pretty golden straw these combines have left behind. What a terrific day it's been on our farm. I hope you enjoyed seeing how wheat is harvested and soybeans are planted here in West Tennessee.